Wilderness Edge Resort is where we spend our day today. It's actually evening already, but the whole day has sort of been getting prepared to come here. So James and I, we decided to take a weekend and go and hang out at the Wilderness Edge Resort in Pinawa, Manitoba. So it should be a pretty interesting weekend. That's what the vlog will consist of. So welcome to Wilderness Edge. So let's go inside and take a look inside. So this is the room that we're in here. You know, it's not too overly fancy, but it does have a full kitchen, sink, stove. And you come out of the kitchen over here and you got a full separate bedroom yet. What is it, queen size bed? I love the look of the bed frame. It's pretty cool. And then that bathroom goes through to that door goes through to the bathroom. We're about to go walk around a bit. James used to work here, he sort of still does.
I do some work for them out here, just maintenance and construction, but I managed the hotel for about 1.5 years. Yeah. So I quit. Next month will be 2 years since I left here.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we're hanging out here for the weekend. Welcome to Wilderness Edge. So here's our hallway here. It reminds me of Titanic a little bit.
There's a part but once we go down into the where the sauna is, you'll be thinking The Shining.
Yeah. They've got a sauna here, hot tubs. They do have a pool, but I noticed the pool's outside.
No, that's a hot tub.
The hot tubs are outside?
Yeah.
How about the pool? Is there a pool?
There is no pool.
Oh, that was it's just a really big hot tub.
It's a 12-person hot tub.
Wow. And we got the dining hall here.
Since right now we've got considerably smaller groups, like this is all one huge dining room, but it's a lot to heat in the winter.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So we kind of turned it into the McCoy Lounge here, and now we just heat this smaller area. So now we just heat this smaller room for when we only have 20, 25 guests, and everyone can just kind of eat in here. So we serve all the food. It's much easier just to keep warm. Mm-hmm. We got the huge TV back here.
That is huge. How big is that TV?
70 inch.
70 inch? That's about a 70 inch. I could use that in my house.
Cookie?
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is the bigger area. It's a little cooler in here, like you said.
You can't see right now because it's night. Tomorrow we'll give you a good view in here.
Mm-hmm.
Out here we have the marina, so we've got all the docks with the boats. Right now there's not a whole lot of boats, but it is a river, so it stays open during the winter. Mm-hmm. And you got an island, a couple islands, and then a lake behind the river. When I spent almost 2 years working here, I never got tired of the view here. Like it's called Wilderness Edge, and you're in the wilderness. You got nature all around you. Mm-hmm. I've got photos where there's like this huge, non-typical buck, like huge, and he was eating an apple out of my hand and nibbling on my fingers. And all the deer here are very tame, very tame. I can show you countless pictures of them eating out of my hand. Mm-hmm. Same with like the foxes. We had a few wolves come into town 2 years ago when it was really cold because they had no food, so they're coming into town trying to find dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
There's bears around. They're all hibernating right now. I got chased by a bear on a pedal bike one day. That was kind of scary.
Whoops.
But it is very naturey here. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's a very nice place in here. This is a resort, right? I've been calling it Wilderness Edge Resort, right?
Yeah, it's a conference and retreat center.
Conference and retreat center.
We have 146 rooms here.
Okay. I know my mom has also come here with her women's groups before for a women's retreat.
Yeah, lots of retreats happen here. One of the things that I had to do and take care of while I was here, I did all the maintenance, all the construction, and then I ran the office as well. This is the boiler system. It'll be a little bit loud in here. We've got 2 boilers that we use. We had 3. One's a steam boiler. We quit using steam, so now this is just for the hot water for the heating system, and then for the domestic water. Over here. We have 5 different heating systems. So this, you got your 4 zones up here, a 5th one here. This is the one that we had the leak on, and this is for our 2 big, the 2 largest meeting rooms that we have here, the conference rooms. So one of the steel pipes that when they first installed it in the 60s, there's a section that they just laid across the ground instead of suspending it with clevis hangers. So it rotted away, this 3-inch black steel pipe. So this last last weekend, my father, I hired him to come out because he's a welder, and we replaced it, so at least now we can have everything open and flowing and keeping everything warm. We don't need to worry about it freezing. This system, yeah, it's from the 1960s, but it's pivotal that it stays running well. There's the return lines over on that side. And these are the boilers that fire it. Look through here, this one's on right now, so you see the flame here. You come to this other side. Don't touch anything, you'll turn black.
Don't touch it.
You look up here, there's a, oh, it just shut off.
Ah.
There's an eyelid up here, but it's not burning now.
Okay, we missed it. But these, so do these run on diesel fuel? Is that what you're saying?
This is all diesel fuel. On really cold months, we'll burn through a couple $1,000s in a week. It gets very expensive.
Wow.
I'm in the midst of trying to figure out all the logistics into turning all the rooms from hot water lines that are heated by the boilers to electric baseboards. It will probably be anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000 to switch, but in the long run we'd save money, so it makes it worthwhile.
1960s technology right here, and it still works just fine today.
Tomorrow I'll probably actually bring you guys down here. I'll clean the boilers, and it's kind of interesting. So I'll pull these doors off and pull the electrodes out, clean them, put it back together, and I'll actually show you. Might as well. I have to do it anyway, so we can just kind of show you.
And out of the boiler room we go.
So here's the sauna.
Oh, there's a sauna. That's right.
Nobody's been in here. I can tell it's not hot. So here's your shower for after. Whenever I come in here, I turn it really dim because, come on, a sauna, you want it dim.
Into the sauna we go.
So good.
I love the smell of it.
Oh, cedar. So it's a small sauna. Not many people use it. A lot of people don't even know that it's here.
Is it open to all guests?
Of course, 24 hours. This is the hallway that I always think is kind of like The Shining. It's kind of eerie. This was my #1 workshop. It's locked. I'll just unlock it.
It even says woodwork shop.
It stinks like the fumes from when I did all the black steel pipe in here a week ago.
1 second, something caught my eye right here.
Yeah, so I had sanded this sucker completely down. The varnish job that they had on my SKS kind of looked like this brown garbage can. It was really dark. So I sanded it all down, and I've been varnishing it. It's due for one more coat, 1 or 2 more.
Oh, that's your SKS. That's the gun that we shot.
This is the one that we shot. So it.
Okay, so we just.
I really wanted wood grain, so I sanded it all down by hand. Got rid of all that super dark stain, and yeah.
If you want to see us shooting the gun when it's all put together, obviously it is a real gun. It's just
the stock.
It's just the stock. If you want to see us shooting the gun, it's my vlog called Southeast Manitoba Gunman. Just type that into the search bar. You can see us actually shooting this way out around my area in the bush.
It was safe. All right, guys. As you guys know, both Josh and I, we're bikers. We love our crotch rockets. Usually people start on a small bike. I didn't. I was an idiot. Or a daredevil. I started on something called a Suzuki TL1000S. So it's a 1000cc V-twin. That's a big bike for a first bike.
That is huge.
And this bike is nicknamed the Widowmaker. So this whole hallway is like The Shining as well. This is the first east. These were all dorm rooms, so none of these rooms had bathrooms in them. Just past these double doors, there's a male and a female bathroom, and it was just a common bathroom with 3 showers on each. So one of the first jobs that I was hired to do when I came here was construction. And I'll show you. So these rooms are all brand new. This closet here, there used to be 2 closets, identical closets. So then what I did was I tore apart a full dual closet between the 2 rooms, and I built these. So underneath this is 16 inches of concrete. So all of our drainage had to go through 16 inches. Same with here for the showers. There's a 16 inch depth for the hole there. And then for the fans, a hole for 3-inch line going outside. And every single set of rooms going down this hallway got a brand new bathroom built. I did 283 hours without taking a day off. Like, it was a huge demand. Everybody else wanted their weekends. So then I would just stay and just work by myself through the weekend trying to get it done. It kept me quite busy.
I bet.
Another thing that kept me quite busy was 3 years ago, Manitoba, which is where we live, switched from analog to digital for all of their regular TV. So everything here was analog. We're like, oh shoot, nobody's going to have any channels. So I ran these satellite cables into every single room in this hotel. So 146, with all the extra rooms, like the meeting rooms and stuff, there's 156 rooms that I had to run satellite cable to. And I'll show you down in the bomb shelter. I ran just under it, just over it. So right around 5 kilometers of satellite cable.
That's about 3 miles.
Yeah, and that was all through concrete. Concrete walls, concrete floors. It's actually just over here is their bomb shelter. It's not even very far. This hallway doesn't have carpet, so it really echoes.
I've noticed that, yeah.
Yeah. These last 2 halls are like The Shining. The bomb shelter.
Going down to the bomb shelter. So like I said at the beginning of the vlog, James worked here for a few years. So he's still very close with the owners here. So they allowed us to have a full tour. He's giving us the tour.
So here, this is for the east wing, which is the largest of the 2 wings. I know it looks like a mess, but this is all coming through tons of concrete from the crawl space. And this is what gives satellite to every single room on the east wing.
Wow.
So it took me several weeks of just drilling and pulling cable to run this all.
It's a lot of cable.
Got it done for somebody that's never done electrical. So
3 miles of cable.
yeah.
5 kilometers.
So there'd be almost 2 miles on this side and then probably just over a mile on the other side.
Okay.
So this ladder here takes you up into the east wing crawl space.
Okay.
And then over here, this one takes you into the west wing crawl space, where my father and I just finished replacing that 3-inch black steel pipe.
Oh, that's how you got in there.
Yeah. So Josh and I might go crawl around in there and give you guys a bit of a tour in there. So I spent 51 hours in total crawling around in there.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So in the winter, we tarp the hot tub on this deck just to kind of keep the heat in, and then all you have to do is just pull this pipe off, flip the tarp over, climb on in, and just hang out.
That's pretty
Nice,
cool.
beautiful dark sky.
Yeah.
Get away
Tons of
from
stuff.
all the light pollution of the city.
Yeah, we're in Pinawa right now, in Pinawa, Manitoba, which is an hour and 15 minutes east of Winnipeg, towards Ontario, maybe about halfway to Ontario from Winnipeg or something like that. Out in the bush.
Pretty close.
Like the bush, sort of like what I live in, just a different area of the bush.
It's right on the Winnipeg River.
Okay. They also have whitewater rafting and stuff here too that we're gonna film in the summertime.
That's fun.
Also some canoeing. There's a whole bunch of events that they have invited me down to come and show you guys in summertime. So we'll be back here when all the snow's gone.
There's also here's the courtyard, and I've been talking with the owners of Wilderness Edge. They're actually very much like family to me, which is pretty cool. And my idea has been on top of the 4th floor, which is the roof. I want to build a running track because you got this huge square or rectangle.
Oh, that'd be great.
So I want to build an enclosed running track, and then on this wing, because it sticks out past the rest of the building, I want to build a workout room up there with like a fitness pool where you can tie yourself off and swim.
Oh, that'd be great.
So I want to do all that up on the roof, and I want to enclose it. And I've actually built a little model on this architecture program on my note. my Samsung Note. And then all of a sudden I was told that they've got some investors that are thinking about building a dome over this whole courtyard and putting an in-ground pool in here. And it was always my idea that in this courtyard we could build a couple climbing walls, and then from the climbing walls have a few zip lines going to some platforms and then down into the courtyard. But now if they want to build this big dome over top, I said, well then build the dome from outside wall to the outside wall, and that would completely enclose the running area. And then you could have your pool, you could have your climbing walls, you'd have your workout room, and it would just make it a four-season outdoor activity park, which would be really neat. As of right now, it's very slow here in the winters, and then so busy you can't keep up in the summer. So it'd give people from Winnipeg something to do every weekend.
Exactly. But it's been very nice. It's very quiet. Like he says, very slow here in the wintertime. So there's like only one other group of here, like 20 people here other than us. And we sort of have the whole floor to ourselves where we're at, so figured we just walk around. Like I said, in summertime, we're gonna come back again and show you some of the activities that they got going on around here. Maybe you guys will wanna come check them out. So this is where we're at today. Should be a good day. We're gonna spend the day out here, sort of like further into the bush. We're about halfway to Ontario from Winnipeg. Pinot is a nice little town. There's a lot of wildlife around here, a lot of deer. They'll walk right up to you and eat right out of your hand. A lot of bears, some wolves, not many, but sort of like a nature town. It's a resort town, a getaway town. My buddy James works here, or used to work here, so figured we'd come check it out. But even when you're enjoying some time away from the world, still gotta work on the vlog. I gotta edit up this vlog for you guys that got released today. My load was supposed to be ready on Friday to head out towards the east. And they couldn't get it ready in time, so now I gotta wait till Monday. Which is fine, because Sunday I'm supposed to go bowling with my family, I think, for my brother-in-law's birthday, so at least I get to be there for that, so that's good. Other than that, guys, there's vlogs in the description down below, links down there to past vlogs of mine from when I was on the road. I know a lot of you like my road videos a lot better. If you want, you can go down below to the description. There's links up to 2 to 3 years ago, probably at least 2 years ago, of vlogs from then when I was on the road. And if you like that kind of vlog a little bit better, hey, go check them out. Even if it's a rerun, you might not remember what happened, you know? I watch reruns all the time. It's like watching a new one. That's why those links are down below in the description, because I always get comments when I'm at home, people saying, hey, I really like your vlogs better when you're on the road. And I'm like, well, they're down below. Oh, there's my phone. So I'm just waking up here. That's why I look so tired anyways. But, oh, working on the vlog and stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow for that little mini tour of this place here. Maybe you guys want to check it out yourselves. I'll probably be coming back here in summer sometime too to show you the place this summer. It's actually really nice here. But other than that, I'll see you then.